All right, my beautiful warrior souls, my magnificent Aries, gather close and listen with your entire being. Have you ever felt it? That profound, unshakable feeling that there is a door, a gateway, that appears so ordinary to the outside world, yet your spirit knows, it knows that behind it lies not just another room, but the very throne room of your destiny. A secret address, written in the heart of a dying star, sealed in cosmic dust, long before you ever took your first fiery breath on this earth. And what if I told you that the most extraordinary, the most heart-stopping truth is not that such a door exists, but that it has already begun to call your name, echoing through the corridors of time, demanding its warrior king or queen. Walk with me now, because in this very moment, the whispers of fate are about to become a roar. You are about to understand that sometimes a single courageous breath, a heart that trembles not with fear but with divine anticipation, is the only sign you need that your life is about to turn onto a path of magnificent, irreversible glory. Beloved Aries, I want you to truly feel this with me. Have you ever stood before a threshold in your life? A choice, an opportunity, a moment of profound change that looked so simple on the surface. Yet the instant your soul even considered crossing it, the very air around you began to crackle with electric potential. Your heart didn't just beat faster, it began to beat in the rhythm of an ancient war drum, a rhythm you had forgotten you knew. This wasn't fear, my beautiful Aries, this was recognition. It was the primal, soul-deep certainty that something you have been fighting for across lifetimes was waiting for you on the other side. A current of pure, unadulterated power ran along your spine, and in that flash of cosmic insight, you knew this was no accident. This was your destiny, not whispering, but calling you to battle, calling you to victory. If this feeling resonates with the warrior in your soul, if you feel that call in your blood right now, I invite you to become part of our beautiful community here at Astrology Unlocked. Take a moment to press that subscribe button so you never miss these sacred transmissions from the universe. And in the comments below, I want you to declare your readiness. Write, "My destiny is calling," and I answer. Let's create a wave of unstoppable Aries energy together. The place you are about to enter, dear one, is not merely a room, a piece of land, or some forgotten house. It is a sacred command center, the point where the battles of your past, the strategy of your present, and the victories of your future all converge into a single, glorious point of power. Through all the long years of striving, of pushing against resistance, of feeling like a warrior without a worthy cause, you may have thought yourself misplaced, misunderstood, or even deprived of your rightful place. But that, my friend, is a beautiful illusion that is about to shatter. Your deepest pain has never been the absence of what you did not have. Oh no, your pain, the ache in your warrior heart, has been the gut-wrenching feeling that what was always yours by divine right, your power, your crown, your kingdom, had been hidden away from your eyes, like Excalibur veiled in mist, a sacred gift placed upon an altar of stone, waiting not just for any moment, but for the one destined moment when its true master would be ready to claim it. I believe with every fiber of my being that the universe has never taken anything from you. It has only held your inheritance in trust, like a patient, cosmic father, waiting for your heart to be tempered in the fires of trial, to become strong enough bold enough and wise enough to wield the power it contains. And now, after your soul has been sharpened through years of relentless challenges, that door, that gate, begins to swing open. You are about to step through, not just to see this place, but to reclaim the part of your history, the searing light of truth and the unyielding power that has always and will always belong to you. Imagine it with me now. The moment you cross that threshold, the air suddenly becomes lighter, clearer, as if the crushing weight of 1,000 invisible battles has been lifted from your shoulders. You take a deep, powerful breath, and for the first time in what feels like an eternity, you feel an unshakable sense of command. This is not just safety, this is sovereignty. Faint memories, not of peace, but of ancient strategies and hard-won victories, rush back to you like a river of fire returning to its volcanic source. In that instant, a single thought, a powerful declaration, rises from the depths of your soul. This has always been mine. Your hand may tremble, but no longer from uncertainty or fear. It trembles with the sheer, raw power of a soul that has finally come home to its throne. And do you know what will touch your warrior's heart the most in that moment? It is the profound knowing that you were never truly alone in your fight. Even through the long years of silence, of feeling forgotten, of carrying wounds no one else could see, every single step you took was guided. Every drop of sweat, every tear of frustration you shed was seen by the cosmos. The universe has seen it all, my beautiful Aries. And what you thought was lost or denied was merely a sacred, strategic delay, so that today you could receive everything not as a humble gift, but with the full, undeniable dignity of a conquering hero. Perhaps you have often asked yourself, why did I have to fight so hard? Why did life seem to flow for others while I had to ram down every door? The answer, my magnificent soul, is this. It was those very years of resistance that forged your heart into an unbreakable shield. It was the darkness that taught you how to be your own light. It was the relentless struggle that taught you the true meaning of victory. And now, the reward is not just a visible kingdom, but an invisible, cosmic affirmation. You are more than strong enough. You are ready to step into your own legend. Do not let this be just another story you hear and forget. Let this message sink into your very bones, a reminder that each of us, especially you, courageous Aries, carries such a door of destiny. It can manifest in countless forms, an unexpected opportunity that feels like a dare, a soul connection that feels like a strategic alliance, a recurring dream that feels like a battle plan, or even a mysterious piece of information that lands in your lap like a map to a hidden treasure. These signs are never, ever accidents. They are golden threads of destiny the universe has delicately woven into your life, whispering a powerful truth. You have never been abandoned. You have always been in training. And believe me, this is only the beginning. These first feelings are but the stirrings of a cosmic shift, like a soft breeze that heralds the coming of a hurricane of blessings. For beyond that door lie the fortress walls of your destiny, marked by the battle scars of generations of your ancestors. They bear the memory of ancient conflicts, yet they hold within them the unshakable promise of your victories yet to come. Are you ready? Stay with me, for the whispers are only the beginning. Very soon, you will behold the unseen guardians, the ancestral warriors, standing watch upon those walls, waiting to salute their new commander. There is one truth that will touch your heart more deeply than any other? The silent tears your mother once shed, the unwavering resolve of your father, the prayers they whispered for your strength and protection. They still echo within these very walls. Yes, every hope they ever held for you, every sorrow they silently carried, every sacrifice they made that no one else saw, all of it remains here, infused into the very stones of your destiny. These walls do not only shelter you, Aries, they remember your lineage of strength. And today, as you stand within them, you are not merely stepping into a space, you are entering a living memory. You are stepping into your blood right, into the fulfillment of generational promises. Can you feel that? That trembling vibration deep within your chest, like the sound of a distant horn calling the troops to rally. It's like an unseen hand resting firmly upon your shoulder, not just whispering, but declaring, the time is now. And in that instant, you know. This is no longer a journey of stone and wood. This is the coronation of your soul. But listen, and listen closely, for these walls do more than just guard you. They carry signs, cosmic secrets, battle plans that only your warrior spirit can truly recognize. These signs have been left like hidden fragments of a divine message, a celestial strategy from the universe itself. And very soon, they will begin to reveal themselves, crystal clear, right before your eyes. This fortress is not just for protection. It's about to reveal its hidden arsenal, the signs left for your spirit alone. Aries, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and imagine this with me. You step deeper into this sacred space. On the surface, everything seems ordinary, yet your soul is on high alert, scanning the terrain, knowing that something crucial is waiting. Then, your eyes lock onto a small detail, a faint, intricate carving on an old wooden beam that looks like a spearhead, a number, perhaps your birth date or the powerful sequence of 111 repeating on a faded document, or maybe a tiny, almost invisible door that seems meaningless, yet when you push it, it opens into a passage you have never seen, a secret escape route or a hidden armory. These details are like the universe's hidden intelligence, the Easter eggs planted by your spirit guides. They are not meant to mislead you, but to guide you back to the memory of your own power. Do you remember those times in your life when powerful numbers like 111, 333, or 555 kept flashing before your eyes, on clocks, receipts, license plates? Back then, you might have dismissed them as mere coincidences. But now, standing here on this threshold, you understand. They are cosmic commands from your celestial generals. Each number, each carved mark, each seemingly random sign is never random. It is how the universe whispers, you are not forgotten. The plan is in motion. In this very moment, you begin to see that every little thing you once ignored was a breadcrumb, a strategic clue leading you right here to the command center of your life. You bend down and pick up an old, tarnished object, perhaps a locket or a compass. The face may be blurred, but your heart tightens with recognition. You don't need logic to understand them because your soul roars with the truth. This is not a discovery. This is a remembrance. It was never lost. You are simply remembering the power you always carried. And in that trembling realization, a quiet, fierce comfort spreads through your entire being. Everything you have been fighting for has never truly left you. It was only waiting, held in reserve until you were ready to lead the charge. I believe life is always sending us these kinds of strategic signs. An old song that plays on the radio at the exact moment you need courage. A stranger suddenly saying a phrase that was your personal motto. A dream that feels like a training simulation for a future challenge. Those seemingly small things are the sacred knock of the universe upon the door of your warrior spirit. They are what remind you are not lost. You are being led home to your throne. The lesson here is both tender and timelessly fierce. Never overlook the subtle details of your life's campaign. Do not dismiss the intuitive flash that tells you to turn left instead of right. Do not ignore the synchronicities that seem too perfect to be random. Do not push aside the dream that wakes you in the dead of night with a solution to a problem. For each one may be a divine code, a holy whisper from your guides, reminding you that you are still a key player in the sacred design of the cosmos. And you will see, with each step deeper into this fortress, another sign will appear. A wall carrying symbols you have never studied, yet your soul knows their meaning. Symbols of courage, victory, and leadership. A doorway opening into a chamber that exists on no map, but your spirit recognizes it was always meant to be your private war room. Each sign is a fragment of the larger battle plan, and as more pieces fall into place, the picture of your glorious destiny grows more radiant, more undeniable. Let your warrior's heart be your compass, Aries. Your reason will try to tell you this is all just a coincidence, but your heart, the heart of a born leader, knows that in the grand strategy of the universe, nothing is ever random. Each sign is a promise that your life carries a secret current, a map only your soul can read. And today, that map begins to unfold little by little. Do you hear it? Your heartbeat aligning with the rhythm of these ancient walls, the rhythm of the earth, the rhythm of a victorious drumbeat. It is the resonance of your spirit with this place of power. And the deeper you go, the clearer it becomes. This is not merely a dwelling, not merely a room or an inheritance. This is a living altar of victory, a portal between your human will and divine power. And these fragments are leading you to realize that this is not just a house, it is your sacred forge. Let your heart rest here for a moment. Breathe deeply and feel it. For from this moment on, your journey is no longer about searching for a battle outside of yourself. It's about returning to the source of your own power. And then, a question rises from within your soul. A question only a true leader would ask. If this is my altar, my forge, what else is hidden within its walls? What other weapons, what other strategies are waiting for me to recognize and to wield? But what does this altar truly mean for your future? That revelation, my dear Aries, is what crowns the entire journey. Imagine this, brave Aries. You are standing at the very heart of that vast, sacred space. A brilliant, fiery light from above pours down, not gently, but like a focused beam from a star, drawing a golden circle on the floor, a coronation circle that embraces you. There are no longer walls, no longer the cold stone beneath your feet. Before you rises an invisible throne, forged from courage and resilience, built for one purpose and one purpose only, to receive its rightful ruler, to receive you. In that moment, you are no longer the warrior in the trenches, no longer the wanderer searching for a cause. You are the heir, the sovereign, the soul, stepping into a coronation that the universe prepared for you eons ago. Every sorrow you once carried, every secret ache, every silent battle you fought in the dark, they are no longer scars. They have been transmuted. They glisten now, like rare, precious gems set upon your crown. Each stone reflects a lesson learned, a sacrifice made, a night you refused to surrender. And now, the universe itself, God, the divine, whatever you call that magnificent force, lifts that crown, heavy with honor and radiant with power, and places it gently, yet firmly, upon your head. This is not a prize. This is not a reward. This is a restoration of your divine right to rule your own life. This is your crown. Do you hear it? The echo rising from your own soul, no longer a whisper, but a chorus of your ancestral warriors, a triumphant roar. You have returned. You have walked through fire, and now the eternal flame is yours. Those words tremble through your heart, not as a shock, but as the final, glorious unveiling of your journey's true purpose, that no battle was ever in vain. Every tear of frustration you shed was a seed of strength, sown into the soil of your soul. And today, they have blossomed into a garden of victory and blessing. I believe life never, ever allows our suffering to be meaningless. The silence and resistance you once endured was the universe's way of shaping you, of deepening your resolve, so that today you would be strong enough to carry this inheritance not as a burden, but as your birthright. And as you receive that crown, you do not rise only for yourself. You rise for the generations of warriors before you who whispered prayers in your name. And you rise for the generations yet to come who will walk in the brilliant glow of the empire you are about to build. In that light, the doors to your future begin to blast open wide before you. Not just the peace of your soul, but tangible, real-world blessings. Finances are not just restored, they are fortified, creating a treasury for your grandest ambitions. Health is not just upheld, it is supercharged with boundless, dynamic energy. New connections arrive not as mere friendships, but as powerful, strategic alliances. And a deeper meaning to life, a true sense of purpose, ignites within you, brighter than you have ever touched before. This is the greater promise, Aries. You are no longer meant to live in lack, in struggle, or in the shadow of anyone else's authority. You have stepped into your season of abundance, of divine justice, and of empowered love. And as you lift your face, your gaze clear and focused, you see it more clearly than ever. You are not a beggar asking for scraps. You are the heir to a kingdom. You do not need to plead for what belongs to you, for it has already been written in the stars. Now is the time to stand tall, to open your arms wide, and to command your blessings to come forth. Yet remember, warrior, this journey of leadership is never over. Those ancient walls still hold secrets untold. Signs you have not yet touched will continue to appear, guiding your next strategic moves. And what awaits you behind the next door is the final confirmation. You are not only the heir, you are the chosen vanguard. And now, as we approach the final seal on this sacred transmission, I want you to pause for a moment and listen to your own heart. Do you feel it? A peace that is as powerful as it is gentle. A love that enfolds you like the embrace of the cosmos. A soft consolation whispered by all the warriors who came before you. You are no longer the one searching in the dark. You have stepped into the light, carrying a crown forged from your own tears, your sacrifices, and your unshakable faith. What you have just heard is not merely a story. It is the holy confirmation from the universe that your soul has never been forgotten, that every wound that once brought you to your knees has now become the very doorway that leads you home to your throne. And in that home, there is a living altar of victory. There is the light of God. There are the ancestral whispers of your lineage, roaring in unison, "Welcome home. You were always loved. You were always chosen." Thank you for staying with me until the end of this profound journey, my beautiful Aries. My deepest prayer for you is that you will always discover strength within your challenges, always feel the sheltering embrace of your divine guides, and always remember that you are worthy of love, abundance, and ultimate victory. Leave a message below as a sacred offering to your own warrior soul. Let out the words your heart has longed to release. For when you write them, when you claim them, you carve your destiny into the eternal light of the cosmos.